So yeah, one of the things that Joel was talking about yesterday was like, I don't remember the exact term he used, but it was something about like your age, you know, and it was like, you know, people thinking that, you know, that they have to be a certain age before they reach their destiny or whatever it is, or before they, you know, accomplish something, you know, in their life. For example, for me, you know, I want to go on American Ninja Warrior. And like I was explaining, dang it, I got another delivery. So yeah, basically, you know, like I've been wanting to go on American Ninja Warrior forever. I mean, like for years. And I'm 50. Well, not yet, but I will be 50 next month. It's March 2026. So April 2026, I'll be 50 years old. And I keep fighting in my head because, you know, like the devil, I guess, if you wanted to say it like this, the devil wants me to think, you know, oh, I'm getting old, I'm going to miss my opportunity, you know, blah, 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 all that stuff. But from what I know about God and from what I know about the Bible is like, I don't feel like I'm getting older. I don't feel like I'm 50 years old. I don't feel like I'm 50, like I'm about to turn 50. I still feel like I'm 25. I still look like I'm 25. I'm not overweight. I don't have, you know, high blood pressure, cholesterol, anything. I don't have anything like that. Like, thank you, God, you know, I am healthy, like very, very healthy. And so that's why I want to go do American Ninja Warrior, because like, I feel like that show was made for me, you know, like I wish I would have seen it a long time ago and tried to get on it a long time ago, but now is better than later. But, you know, like I keep thinking, I want to keep thinking, oh, I'm too old for this, but I don't let myself think that way, because as soon as you start thinking that you're too old, you're going to be too old. So I just try to think, you know, I mean, like, I just keep trying to remember that all of the greatest figures in the Bible, not all of them, but majority of them, if you look it up, they were all like 80 years old and above, you know, like, I mean, Moses was like over 100 years old when he finally died. Let's not even talk about Noah. Noah was like, yeah, we won't even go there. Look that up. Noah was old. Noah was like 600 or 700 years old when he passed away. He accomplished all kinds of stuff. Honestly, I can't remember, but I think Noah was like over 600 years old when he started building the ark. And then the ark took 140 years for it to be completed, and then Noah still lived another 300 or 350 years, some crazy astronomical number. That's so crazy that people lived, that Noah lived that long, and it's in the Bible, you know. So you know, I ain't BSing, you know. It happened. So yeah. So anyway, I just keep telling myself, look, with all with all those people that were older and that accomplished so much in their life, then there's no reason why I can't accomplish everything in my life, regardless of how old I am, because they all accomplished it way older than I am. And if they could do it, I could do it. And the reason I think that way is because of my God. My God is the same God yesterday, today, and forever. So if he did it for them, then he'll do it for me. Just like if he does it for me, he'll do it for you. Same exact thing. So that is what I love about the message that Joel was talking about, is just, you know, not feeling like you're too old to do something. You're not too old. You are exactly the age you're supposed to be when you're doing whatever it is you're supposed to be doing, you know. So don't let age and the time and all that, you know, affect you. The only thing I'm really letting affect me is the location. I live in Washington, and there's not many ninja training facilities in the state of Washington. Now in Texas, That's a whole different story. That's why I'm going to Texas. That's one of the reasons. 2 reasons I'm moving to Texas. One is because Lakewood Church is there, and I'm going to join the church. 2 is because that's where that's where a lot of the Ninja Warrior training facilities are at. These are gyms that are owned by Ninja Warriors that have been on the show, so they know what they're doing, they're experienced, they know what exercises to do, they know how to train, all that stuff. So that is why I'm moving to Houston. But I keep telling myself I gotta hurry up and get there because opportunity's gonna pass me by, and next thing you know, I'm gonna be too old to go on the show. The show doesn't have limitations. I've seen 60, 70-year-olds on the show, so I'm not worried about getting too old to be on the show. What I am worried about is you used to have to be 21 and older to be on American Ninja Warrior, and then a couple years ago they opened it up to, I don't know what the age limit is now, but I've seen people as low as 15 years old on the show. I think 16 years old. Dang it, I'm getting another order. And they're on there. So I'm competing with like 15, 16-year-olds. That's the scary part. Hang on. So yeah, that's what I'm worried about now is, like at first, when I first decided a few years ago that I wanted to try out for American Ninja Warrior, I was like, okay, some of these guys are over the hill, some of these people, I think there'd be no competition. But then a lot of these guys, like these veterans that are on there, dude, these guys are beast. These guys are like, they eat, sleep, and just live American Ninja Warrior. That's all they do. And granted, that's all that I want to do, but they still have all that time on me. But now that they've opened up the age bracket, it's like now you got these 15, 16-year-olds that are coming out that are just like, boom. I mean, imagine back when you were 15, 16 years old, how healthy you were, how flexible you were, how you had no fear of anything. I mean, like, I don't have fear of heights or anything like that, but I do fear if I fall from a certain distance, I may break something, and we don't bounce back as well as we used to bounce back when we were 15 or 16. So that's all I'm worried about. But all that means in my head, all that means for me is that I just have to train harder. But I have to be, I'm not going to say I have to be in Texas, but I really want to be in Texas. I have a pull-up bar in my backyard. Hang on, I got another delivery. Yeah, like I said, I have a pull-up bar in my backyard, and I train on that. And there's a lot of work that could go into a pull-up bar. Like I've been looking on YouTube and just searching videos and stuff like that, and there are like a ton of exercises that you can do with just a pull-up bar. And then I have a whole calisthenic workout that I do, on the floor and stuff like that, that works upper body and stuff like that. And then legs, I don't really do legs. I mean, I walk or I jog, that's about the extent of training that my legs get. I do some squats. I do squats on a regular basis. So, but that's about it. I don't really go all overboard training my legs. American Ninja Warrior, if you know that show, it's all upper body and grip strength. That's what it's all about. Every rock climber that has ever been on that show has done phenomenally well. That reminds me, there is a bouldering gym literally less than 2 miles from my house. Ooh, I'm going to have to go in there and check them out and see how much a membership is. Because, like I said, anybody that has anything to do with bouldering, rock climbing, anything like that goes on American Ninja Warrior does really, really well. They've had athletes, football players, wrestlers, martial artists, runners. They've had all kinds of other people that try to go on the show, and they all fail miserably. But all of the rock climbers and boulderers all do very, very, very well. Ooh, I am so going to have to look into that bouldering gym and maybe give them a call. And if they're not too much, maybe try to get a membership there. I'm really not trying to spend a bunch of money because, like I said, I'm trying to pay off my debt and get out of Washington and get my butt to Houston. So I'm really not trying to spend a bunch of money. But if they're really cheap, you know, like, I don't know, I'll have to go and talk to them and see how much they are. I got another delivery. So yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna have to look into that bouldering membership, because that could be huge. The bouldering membership, plus my pull-up bar, plus the calisthenics that I'm doing at home, I should be good to go. I do got to make another audition video. I made one last year, but it was just a really quick, like, I threw it together because I found out that I was about to come up on the deadline. So I just threw this video together really quickly. It took me 10 minutes to make it. So yeah, I didn't get a call. I don't blame them though. If I had seen the video, I'd have been like, yeah, whatever. But I'm going to try to make a better video and reapply again. And like, I was going to wait until I got to Houston to apply, because I figured maybe, you know, getting there and joining an actual Ninja Warrior gym and all that, maybe I would meet people, or I don't know. Maybe I might just apply before I go to well, actually, no, the reason I wanted to wait till I get to Houston is because at the gym, I wanted to use the gym to show me training. So it could show me training on a lot of the gym's equipment. Because out here, like I said, there's only 2 gyms, Ninja Warrior gyms, in Washington, and they're nowhere near me. So, but yeah, so I figure if I can go there, join a gym, and then show me training at the gym, I can make a video of me training just like all the other people do. Maybe that might be a better video than me just working out on a pull-up bar. I don't know. Comment below. What do you guys think? What would you guys do? Would you wait to go to Houston to join a gym, or would you just use what I have here and just start, you know, and just make another submission video here and go that route? What would you guys do? Comment below. Let me know. I'm going to go in here and pick up this Starbucks order, and I'll be back. So yeah, so basically I'm saying all of this just to, you know, like reiterate what Joel was saying about, you know, don't worry about, you know, not being in the right season or not being in the right place or not being in the right state of mind or whatever it is to accomplish your dreams and to reach your destiny. You already have everything that God wants you to have or thinks that you need to have to reach your destiny. And if God doesn't think you need it, then you don't need it. If God thinks that you need it, he'll give it to you. That's just the way it is. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna stop. No, I'll be back. All right, well, that's all I got for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment below if you think I should stay here and make my American Ninja Warrior video here, or you think I should wait until I get to Texas and make it in one of the gyms over there. So comment below, let me know what you guys think. I would love to read your comments. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you like these videos, because if you like the videos, then that tells the algorithm that you want to see more of me and more videos like this and all that. So thank you so much for watching. Hope everybody has a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video. All right, peace.